Wind the clocks all the way back to 1973, and we're talking about Charlie Brown's Thanksgiving. Whew, that's old. And you know what? This one is actually not as good as the other classics that even go further back, like Charlie Brown's Christmas and Charlie Brown's Halloween. Like it doesn't match up to those as well. But you know what? This is actually still a nice little story, and to be honest, I don't know that anyone's done quite a good Thanksgiving episode, like a memorable one. Like I can't think of any, to be honest, but this is one that I think was worth mentioning. It's good for the whole family if you can get through it. Like I said, the quality is a little lower par, but anyway, the basic premise of Charlie Brown's Thanksgiving is, getting ready for Thanksgiving, and he tries to kick the football, falls on his back, kills himself, all that stuff. And then he goes home and he's prepping to go to Thanksgiving with his grandma. And he's all like, yeah, this will be good. And then the nerve of Peppermint Patty. Like, she just ruins everything, doesn't she? She calls them up and she's just like, hey, yo, you know what? My dad's actually going to be out of town, probably because he's a deadbeat and he doesn't care about his family, which means I get to do Thanksgiving with you. Isn't that awesome? And Charlie Brown's like, what? It's like, and I thought it was okay because I know you dig me, Charlie Brown. Like, he's like, what? And then she invites like 4 other people on top of that, one after the other. Like, you know what? Charlie Brown's a freaking doormat. Let's walk on him. And so she does it. And Charlie Brown's like, what do I do? And so, he does his best is all he can do. He decides that he's going to make what he knows how to make. He knows how to make toast and popcorn for his friends. You know what? We're going to have our own little kid Thanksgiving with our friends before we go to grandma's. And you know what? We're just going to make it work. I'm going to do this because I'm a boss. At least that's Charlie Brown's thinking. So naturally, he makes Snoopy do all the work. Poor guy. Him and that little yellow bird they put a lot of effort in and, makes it happen. Right? So much toast, so much popcorn, but they got some jelly beans and they got some pretzel sticks. Like, they got it set up, man. And so everyone shows up for Thanksgiving dinner, and then the nerve again on Peppermint Patty. She sees what Snoopy's doling out, like, yeah, I got this. He's throwing plates around. She says, what is this? This isn't Thanksgiving dinner. What is this? We got toast, we got jelly beans, popcorn. This is a travesty. This is an insult to our ancestors. Charlie Brown, you blockhead. What are you thinking? And of course, Charlie Brown has that moment where he's like, oh, darn, I just was trying to do a nice thing for my friends, and goes away all mopey. And then Peppermint Patty's like, maybe I shouldn't have said that. That was a little mean, wasn't it? And poor Marcy is just like, sir, maybe that was ungraceful. And she's like, oh, well, you should go smooth it over for me with Charlie Brown, because I like Charlie Brown. I really do. And so Marcy's got to explain, hey, Charlie Brown, Peppermint Patty didn't mean it. She's just mean and stupid sometimes. And I can't. Oh, I can't. She apologizes for Peppermint Patty. Peppermint Patty comes over and she's like, we don't have to be fighting about this. We can't have lovers' quarrels like this. And so they shake hands, and then she hangs on to him and says, oh, you're holding my hand, Chuck. And Charlie Brown's like, he can't do it. He can't stick up for himself. He just can't. This is amusing for me if you didn't realize it by now. The real MVP of this episode, though, is Charlie Brown's grandma, the person we don't even see in this freaking thing. She's just on the phone with the wah, 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 when Peppermint Patty ruins everything, Grandma comes in for the save and says, "You know what? All these punk kids, bring them over to me. I have cooked enough food for all of them. Let's all have Thanksgiving together like a happy family." And they all head to Grandma's house, but and it's just like, well, that's nice, and they all have their realization that, you know, there's more to Thanksgiving than just food. And if you can't deliver on the food, it's just like, be happy with what you got. Be happy with who you got. And that's the real message here, kids. Like, you know, you can't always be upset that all you got is toast and jelly beans and pretzels and popcorn. Like, that's actually pretty good. You know? The best part actually is like the ending credits where Snoopy and the little yellow bird is they're just kind of roaming around, and he's got a trunk full of all the legit, trimmings of Thanksgiving dinner. He just doles it all out. And Snoopy be carving this big old turkey, and this little bird's eating the turkey too. That's not morbid at all. What is going on with this show? Classic Charlie Browns, man. Those those are actually pretty funny. Those are pretty entertaining. I 100% recommend it for the holidays. Like I said, I think it underperforms compared to Charlie Brown's Halloween and Charlie Brown's Christmas, which are just like, it's the OG. It's the best that they got. It's classic. You got to watch it once a year just for the just because it's culture. So anyway, Charlie Brown's Thanksgiving came out in 1973. I would recommend it. Once again, not quite what you're getting with compared to the older ones, but let's give it a 6 out of 10. I say, still fun for the whole family.